Hello and welcome back to the Vanilla Challenge here in Farming Simulator 25, and we are in Riverbend Springs. This is Raxamelius. I got the name changed. If you remember from the end of the last episode, it was having some kind of an error. I just restarted the game. I was able to change his name, and also the nice part is here. We'll go like this, and then we'll hop on and look at the bottom. I got 2 L's in it as well, so we're all good. Raxamelius. Oh, yes, Raxamelius. I love that name. I don't know. I just like the word, and I thought it'd be a fun horse name. So there you go. Ooh, well, we're trampling on this field here, which is not ours. You can see, unfortunately, we got carrots in it again. So it's not going to be a good year for buying this field. We might still do it. It just won't be a good year to buy it. It won't have some kind of a crop in there that's amazing that we can farm up and make a lot of money on it right away. Unfortunately, that's the way it goes sometimes. And this is our field here, the sorghum. And the first thing we're going to do is get rid of these weeds. Nasty, nasty. I'm a little concerned. Some of them look kind of big. It has only been 1 month, so they should all be small and medium. And we should be able to get that field completely cleaned up. So that's what's next. I'm going to do this. I'm going to put this horse away. Raxamelius, thank you for the first ride. You are wonderful. And okay, so when I'm at like 97%, I just kind of back up and go forward in the stable here, Hungry Horse Hollow. And there, 100%, perfect. Let's go get some weeding done. We've got 3 fields to hoe. Actually, I shouldn't say weed. This is a hoe. And I kind of got into the crop a little more than I wanted to before testing it, but it worked. It's fine. It's the first month of germination here. So we will not be able to, we won't be trampling. And here we go. I don't need to turn this on. Nope. It just does it all on its own. Here we go. Get them all. Yes, it is getting them all. Good. I said it before. This sorghum is my favorite crop in FS25. Corn looks really good. Oh, I can't wait to get into some corn. But this field looks good, and weeding and hoeing is so much better with the hoe because you can do it the first month of germination, like I said, and you can see what's going on. It's not just a random follow your tracks. I love it so much. It's so satisfying. Look at how clean this field is going to be. Oh, this is lovely. All right, and let's get out of the tractor here and take a quick look at the before and after here. We'll get it started on this line, and we'll hop out. Nasty, nasty. Weeds, weeds, weeds. A little bit of sorghum in there. Over here, straight up sorghum. Is it 100% yield bonus? No. What am I missing? What am I missing? There is nothing missing in this field. Let's get the whole field done, and we're going to take a look. I'm a little cranky about that. Like, we got mulch layer. We got 2 layers of fertilization. It's rolled. There's no weeds. There's no stones. What else is there to bring it up to 100% fertilization? 100% yield bonus. I don't know. All right, let's back this up right here. Let's just fast forward. Fast forward to the end of the field. We'll take a look when the whole field is clear from weeds, and we'll see what that yield bonus says. There we are. That is the last of the weeds. Let's fold this up. Hop out of the tractor. We can turn the tractor off. Yep. And there, beautiful field, looking great. What are we missing here? 90% yield bonus still. Let's hop into the menus here and see if we can't figure this out. I am really perplexed by this one. No weeds. I mean, there's little dots here and there, but that shouldn't affect the whole field. And let's turn it all off. Boom. No stones. Water, doesn't matter. That's for rice. There's no stones. It's mulched. Needs rolling. No, it does not need rolling. Needs lime. No, it does not need lime. It does not need plowing. It is double fertilized, and there are no weeds. I don't know. I don't like keeping the mulch on. I like seeing the fertilized when I go to that map. How about that? I'm perplexed. I don't know why I am not getting a 100% yield bonus. That's a little frustrating, but here we are. We're getting her done. All right. It's not the end of the world. It really isn't, but it would just be nice to know why and be able to solve the problem of why we're not getting 100% yield bonus. On to the soybeans. There are not as many weeds in the soybeans here, but it doesn't matter. We're getting them all up anyways. Clean fields. That's what we want. Beautiful, clean fields of soybeans, green beans, and sorghum. We already got our barley going next May, June. Can you believe that? Next month, we're already gonna be doing. We're already gonna be pulling up the barley, and we're gonna be getting that. We're gonna be getting the MacDon pack going. That's the MacDon is gonna be so much fun. All right, did yield bonus for that? Maybe that's why. I don't know. Let's real quick. Let's take a look here, just like we did the last one. First time we've done soybeans. What is this guy doing? What are you doing here, sir? I'm afraid you cannot live. Soybeans looking good. A lot more dense crop, obviously, than the sorghum. And here it is with the weeds. Yeah, we're going to get rid of those. Let's go back and get this one before I forget. We can't leave one singular weed. You will be hoed right now. Get hoed. Yes, good. All right, let's continue on with this. We can probably, you know what? Let's just continue on right up this way. We will get the perfect. I didn't put the implement down. Here we go. So this is our green bean field. I am going. We should probably get this line. This one. Give me the other one. Give me this one. Thank you. And off we go. There it is. Let's get a little bit of it done, and then we'll hop out and take a look at our beautiful green beans right here with the weeds. Nasty, nasty. I don't know what happened here. Is that part of that area that I missed before? It must have been when I was seeding. This must have been that square. I don't know what that is. All right. Green beans. There they are. Looking lovely as ever. Oh, yes. Here is the last of the weeds. Oh boy, yes. Man, do these fields look good? Oh, I'm loving life here. These are, we'll call them Raxamelius perfect fields. I don't know. I got to figure out the yield bonus thing. I got to figure that out. All right, that's it for the field work for the spring. We're ready for harvesting in June. We're gonna get to June here pretty quick. Like I've said before as well, without doing all these contracts right now, only deadwood contracts, there really isn't much to do for 2 days. And that's going to change once we get more fields and more work to do and all that. So I'm going to keep it on the 2-day deal. And that's just the way it goes. Plus, we have 2 opportunities for used gear, which is a good thing. And yeah. Oh, man, we're going to get that MacDon. We're not going to get the harvesting done today. We'll get into June, I think. And we're going to see if something pops into the used gear, and maybe we'll buy what we need for the MacDon stuff, and we'll get the harvesting done next episode. The horses are ran, and the deadwood contracts are looking decent. I did get one done between the episodes again. That's about the only thing I did, and then loaded up some of the wood. I did not sell any, but I did load some of it up. We're going to have to bring couple of loads over to the what do you want to call it, the playground, and then we're gonna buy up the playground toy maker and make some money off of that at some point. Yes, we are. All right, let me make sure that we got everything done. Actually, I'm gonna learn from my mistakes. Hello, sheepies. I hope everything's going well for you. I'm gonna learn from my mistakes. I am going to move these out of the way to make sure we have room for more and more wool. This is number 1, is to get as much wool as we can out of these things. Looks like there's still some adolescence in there, so this isn't going 100% quite yet. The food is doing all right, and I have noticed, I don't know if it's been fixed or what's going on, but there seems to be, the animals are eating out of the meadows a little bit, which is very, very good. The meadows must be regrowing. They're not just eating it down and staying at 0. Because I thought, originally they said, we thought that maybe we would have to replant the meadow or rotate the sheep out or something like that in order for the meadow to grow back. But if you look here, we'll go to animals, and it's happened with the goats. It's because the goats were gone. It was the meadow was completely gone. So At some point, the meadow came back. They must be eating some of that down. We got enough hay for now, and we'll just do a quick rundown here. We got enough barley for the next month. We'll look at that again next month. Sheep barn, still looking for names. I got to come up with a name myself, too. I'm not trying to be lazy. I just want your guys' participation. That's all. I want you guys have great names, and I love getting names from you guys. Yeah, so the meadow is getting eaten down here. Still plenty of food, and the horses still plenty right there. Good, although they're going to start eating more now that we've got 4 horses in there. Oh, man, someday we're going to have to start selling horses again. That's not going to be for a while, though. I think we're going to get the pen full, and then we're going to start selling horses is what's going to happen, just like we did in FS22. So let me get this moved out. We're going to go check the eggs as well. And, yeah, make sure we keep these things clear so we keep getting products out of here. That is very, very important. And at some point, too, we're going to have a nice flatbed trailer over here. We're going to have like a wool flatbed, and then we're going to have an egg flatbed, which we already kind of have. And we're just going to... there we go. Don't fall into the pen. That would be tragic. If it fell in there, that'd be awful. Yeah, we'll have a trailer for each one, so we can just load them right onto a trailer, and then when it comes time to sell, we'll just hook up and be on our way. That way we don't have to move things twice. I don't like moving things twice. We need to be efficient, especially once we get this operation going up huge. We're gonna need to make sure we're very efficient just to get everything done. Okay, all right. Oh, good. So this isn't too bad, but we'll move 2 pallets. These 2 right here. We'll move them onto the trailer, just to get them out of the way and make sure we don't run out of space again. Oh, it's just the worst. Well, I might be going crazy, but I put 4 tall on this one just to make sure we keep having room to put more eggs on there throughout the year. We sell them in November, I believe, for eggs. So we need to make sure we just keep having room for it so we can just pull up and do that. All right, look at this. Ooh, milk, goat milk. Let's move that out of the way, too. Man, lots of moving today. There's still room for which one is the partial here? We got 924 liters. Of course, the one in the back is, so that's fine. We'll bring over the tractor over to the side and get that other pallet out from behind there and be done with this for a couple months. We should be good without moving products for a couple months. That wool we can take over to the rope maker at any point, but the rope maker just... it uses so much wool to make not even a pallet that I'm not in a huge hurry, and it seemed like it went through it quick, too. So I'm not worried about time-wise. Like, it's going to take forever to get through once we bring the wool over. So I'm not too concerned about that. We'll bring the wool over at some point when we get some free time. Just want to keep it out of the trigger at this point. Let's grab this. There we go. Nice grab. There you go. Nice job, Rax. You know, at some point... I would like to get those. We should do it, actually. But if we're loading it onto trailers and we don't want to move things twice, then maybe it doesn't make sense. But we got that pallet and bale storage thing that we can get. That might be a good thing to get at some point. Just like instead of having stuff stored outside, we can just pop it into that pallet and bale storage and call it good. I'll have to think more about that. Here we go. I don't think those are meant to be stacked, but they work fine. I don't think the eggs are either. But we're in good shape. Okay, I think it's ready to go to May 2nd. Let's hope that MacDon header, either for the combine or for the MacDon itself, pops into used gear, because we're going to need it in June. All right, let's go. Let's take a look. Let's say hi to Nirvana quick. Nirvana, where are you, girl? Boy, where are you, boy? Oh, Nirvana, I've been neglecting you. I haven't seen you in a while. Did you get lost? I think the last time we really saw you was way over at the grain barge silo. Hello, where are you, Nirvana? Oh, boy. All right, maybe this is a lost cause. Off exploring the trails, I'm sure. Nirvana, awesome. Let's do it. Let's go to... We can go to 10 a.m. because there's just... there's nothing to do on May 2nd, honestly. Oh, good. Hail. There goes our yield. Oh, boy. All right. The big one is the used gear. Oh, did I collect the deadwood contract? Maybe I'll do a deadwood contract quick. I probably will. Yeah, I did collect it. I don't want to do... We're not going to do it on screen, especially with the hail going on. Where is this one? Is over by, I don't know if I know this one. Huh. All right. I'm going to accept that. And I'm going to go do that. It's over by the playground makers right there. So there we go. And the big one, used gear. What do we got? What do we have? We've got a auger wagon. At some point, it'd be nice to have an auger wagon to keep the semi truck out of the field, but I don't think we need that quite yet. Our fields aren't quite big enough for something like that. The little Azeki. We're not doing used tractors, but that's a good little tractor. I like this one. But yeah, we're not in the market for that right now. And this was interesting. What do we got for bumper? We can put This would have been nice around the field before we bought that trailer. Around the yard, excuse me. We could have just put our hay and straw and stuff in here, maybe. That's all right. Yeah, we don't need this right now. And we just have no use for another vehicle like this for sure. So I like that color, though. That's a good-looking color. Bummer. Okay, I'm going to go do that Deadwood contract, and we'll meet you on the other side of that, and we'll probably head to June 1st and start looking at that MacDon gear to buy it up to get our barley up. Our freshly hailed on barley, that is. This Deadwood contract was beastly. It was brutal. I've got almost all the wood on, and I could not find the last tree. And I can't imagine why I couldn't find the last tree. Look at this thing. It's completely buried in there. I'm so glad I found it, though, because I took a lot of time to look. It's already 11:47. I took up a lot of time loading up a bunch of this wood, and I didn't want to just get rid of this contract. This one, I'm just going to keep it there. I'm not loading that one up. I'm sorry. That is just like brutal. Okay, so if anybody gets this Deadwood contract in this area, I would suggest just maybe skipping and hauling the wood out. But B, if you do want to haul the wood out, there's a nice opening. So here's the shed up here by field 92. And there's a nice field here, so you can park your truck up here and load a lot of it. Man, that was beastly. But it's done, and I am on my way back to the sawmill, and we're going to go to June. Forget it. I'm done with May. No, I'm not real frustrated, but it's still hailing, by the way. Had to take my headphones off because of the hail noise. So I'm going to spare you the rest of the hail noise. We're going to drop this off at the sawmill and head to June. There it is. More deadwood into the sawmill. Oh, man. That was a good one. Good one meaning not good. Yep. Contract completed. Yes. Okay. Let's just stay in the menus for a while so we don't have to listen to the hail. Is that what we're going to do? All right. That's all done. Let's look at the Busy Beaver board. Yeah. Oh. We're going to go to June anyways. Are we? Oh, my gosh. Yes, we are. We're just going to sacrifice. I'm not doing another Deadwood contract right now. I've done 2 in the process of recording this episode. We're not doing any more right now. We are going to stay in the menus and go this way. And Hungry Horse Hollow, sure. Hello, horses. How are you doing in the hail? I hope everything's going well for you. And we don't ride them on May 2nd, so we are ready to go to the next day, I think. And we're going to start bright and early because I have not looked at the rotation. I feel like we might be... we might have to get a lot of field work done tomorrow. Once that barley comes up, we might have to put green beans in right away. We'll see 8 o'clock. Yes. But we have a couple days to do it, right? So it's not that big of a deal, but... silence. Oh, my gosh. Thank goodness. Thank goodness we got June 1st. We got 35,000. Let's pay down some of this real quick before I forget. We should have done it before we came into this month, but there you go. $200,000 on the loan. Oh, I just paid it down, but we're going to have to take it out again anyways, because we need to buy some gear. What's this? Cultivate. Ooh, this is interesting. Oh, no, it's still pretty small. Nope, it is not interesting. I'm sorry, Pottinger. You are not interesting, sir. This might be interesting. Disc harrow for shallow cultivation of fields. Oh, next set pack again. Nope. And we did this sprayer on the other series, the Huton Pantai. Nope. Unless you're doing herbicide, you don't need to do the sprayers. Well, that's what we've learned, is that doing a solid fertilizer spreader is way easier than using these big sprayers. So you don't have that big working width to worry. Well, you have the big working width, but you don't have the gear to worry about getting in the way while you're doing it. So there you go. We are all right. We are ready, I guess. Unfortunately, no more used gear. Let's do this. Before we do anything, let's just go back in here, and I just repaid it, but now we know where we're at. Well, let's get like 200,000. Let's just get a bunch of loan right now, so we're ready to buy a couple things. We need to buy the pack here. Let's go to combine harvesting, and over at the end, the windrower. Yep, and this is the header that we need. It does the soybeans we've got. And it also does the barley. One of these two is barley. Probably this one. I don't know. But we're going to need, so we 197,000. 97,000 for this. And this is the mower. We don't need the mower. All right, 97,000. Transport wheel. Yep, we need the transport wheels, which is another 3,000. So we're up to 100,000. Because we need to be able to tow it around, right? That's so we don't need to buy the, so we don't need to buy the trailer for it? Buy a trailer? I'm guessing that's what that is. So we're going to need that. Yes. Okay. And then we need the header. I think it's specialty header it's under. Yeah, special headers. This one here for it takes up the swath, separates it in our regular combine harvester. Red? Do we have a choice here? What do we want? Red? Yeah. Well, yeah, our Massey is red. Let's see. That's Case red. Massey Ferguson red. There we go. Select is free. It is. Good. Rim color black. Yep. There we go. All right. Buy this too, I guess. Okay. Yes. Okay. What should we do? I think we're gonna have to bring the equipment over there because the trailer with the semi has some planks loaded onto it. So let's go get the Massey Ferguson harvester, and the MacDon is already over there. Let's transport it over to the field over there and get it all set up for next episode. One thing I forgot while I'm going to bring things over there, we might need the trailer for the header. This is the combinations for the header that we just got. Well, let's go look and see how wide it is. If it's barely wider than the combine here, then we won't need the header. But if it is pretty wide, then we're going to need to get that. I don't think it's that wide, honestly. So we'll see. We'll make a judgment call once we get over there. Let's take a look at if we need to get that trailer or not. Maybe we can save the money on that. Yeah, just looking at it right there, we definitely don't need the trailer for that. That is not wide at all. That should fit across all of our bridges. If it doesn't, then we'll just figure it out. I am going to hook this up just for screenshot purposes, and I wanted to bring you in just to show you this. We should probably bring this over and get it all repaired up as well. There it is. Yes, and let's fold it. There we go. Yep. So the transport wheels, we definitely needed those. Otherwise, how are we gonna get this thing over to where we needed it to go? It's just, this part is way too wide to just drive it around like this, obviously. And all right, let's see. How much is our repair on this MacDon? We got it used. That's why we need to repair it. We got right here, and this is new, so it's good. Repair $3,100, and no, it did not come out. So we'll do our normal thing. There she is. The harvester's over here. You know what? Then I changed my mind. I'm gonna take the screenshot over at the field. I think that'll look nicer. So let's get this thing hooked up and on the way over to the barley field. I can't pull it with the MacDon, really. Well, all right. Let's see. Maybe we can pull it with this harvester. Oh, man. Oh, that's annoying. So we got to bring a tractor around wherever we go. Come on, get out of there. Get me into this harvester. Thank you. No. Get me into this harvester. There we go. All right. Let's go pick up this header. And let's see. Let's see if this will pull that. Which, you know what? We don't need another tractor if we're doing this setup. We can always do it this way. this definitely doesn't need a trailer, this little guy. Okay, and come on, pull this. I think it should. There's no reason why it wouldn't, other than just giants being mean, and I don't think they're mean on purpose. There, good. Perfect. All right, here's our setup. There we go. This is our new harvesting setup, and I love it, and we are going to use it next episode. Let's meet over at the field and see how the barley looks, and we will be on our way to next episode using the MacDon stuff. Oh, yes, taking down signs. I can't wait for next episode. Unfortunately, I got to wait like a week before I can record again because I'm going to work. Look at this whole setup here. Look at this accident. We're just going to weave in and out. Hello? Just everybody's stuck. Okay. Ooh, look at, I don't know who owns this field. Let's see who owns this field. They got it weeded. Look at that. That's a good looking carrot field. Oh, it needs plowing. Sorry. Not 100% yield bonus for you, just like me. Who owns it? Owned by Noah. That's what I thought. I'm owned by my own employee at the sawmill. What do you know? There you go. The MacDon, I think, is on a worker. Should be over here soon, but it looks like it might be stuck in that little AI mess over there. So let me get that MacDon over here. There it is, the new harvesting setup. We are ready to go. I may or may not be in flight mode. I do that only for screenshots. You saw the screenshot. There you go. Here is our new setup, and it is ready to go into this field right here. Let's turn... Oh, nope, wrong button. Oh, boy. Now I messed it up. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Wrong button. There we go. And we'll go flight mode off. Okay. And back to reality. And, yeah, we're all set for our barley field next episode. Right here. Look at how wonderful that looks. And I think my perspective is still off. There we go. This is what happens when you're taking screenshots and stuff. Oh, yes. Look at this barley. We're getting it up next episode with that there MacDon and that there Massey Ferguson. We're all set. I hope you have a fantastic day. We'll see you in the next episode.